My cardiac condition is a cardiomyopathy, and what that is it's an irregular beat of the heart. It started with me at a gym, and it was caused by a flu that went to my heart. And what it does is it enlarges your heart, it stiffens your heart, and it also at times will stop the rhythm. So my heart doesn't beat hard enough, and it doesn't get oxygen to my extremities quick enough. My day-to-day life has changed, and it's evolved. It started not bad, meaning getting to places, effort to do things was actually almost normal when I first left the hospital. But as time's gone by, I have to things that used to take me 10 minutes, like walking to the T-stop, now take me 25 minutes. I think what I've learned is I've had to compromise and learn how to get around things now. Things that you take for granted, like, oh, just going to get your mail, to me is an effort. So what I do now is I do a lot of planning in my life, so I don't use up all my energy. I'm currently on the transplant list, and the way that begins is you have to go through an evaluation of your heart. It's somewhere in the neighborhood of 20 to 30 different tests, and what happens after that is a tribunal meets and discusses your results and decide whether to put you on the list or not. All transplants are managed by one universal group called UNOS. So the heart evaluation process tends to be a 3 to 4 month process where they check to make sure you're healthy enough to receive a heart, but sick enough to deserve one. So there's a little irony in it that the sicker you get, the higher up you go in priority. I'm really excited about a transplant because I've had this downward spiral in my health for so long. It's almost been 3 years. I've given up, I'd say, a lot. Most of the recreation that I was doing, travel. I'm looking forward to regaining control of a lot of my life. What I'm not looking forward to, there's a portion afterwards in rehabilitation where they give you steroids. You get really ornery. So some of that and some of the rehab. Oh, and one other thing, I'm a real sushi fan, and you can't eat sushi once you have a transplant because of fear of infection. I'm hoping for a miracle. I'm hoping that I'll be able to do everything I could possibly do before, afterwards. And I know it's like, sometimes it's unrealistic, but my goal, one of my goals is to be able to ski in a year after the transplant. I personally have my own sponsor through the process, somebody else that's had a heart transplant. And one thing that's reinforced to you over and over again is you give back after. Well, I've decided to like move it ahead a little bit because I'm not sure what my after is going to be like. But so what I think, what I decided was giving back to UNOS. And UNOS is the transplant organization in the United States. They control all organ transplants, all lists, all priorities, and all distribution of organs in the United States. And it's a fairly tenuous process, plus it's a not-for-profit, so they're obviously understaffed. So what I decided to do is, now that I'm listed with them, now that they sort of own me for a while, I've decided that the thing to do would be to help them. So you never really get a chance to thank everybody. So the two groups of people that I'd really like to thank are, there's a core group inside MGH, Mass General Hospital, my doctor, my sponsor, and my coordinator. And then I've had an unimaginable amount of people help me by driving me, sitting with me, taking me to all my appointments, et cetera, et cetera. It's been just amazing. So part of, you know, it's a small part, but part of it is, you know, I can't let all these people down myself. So I just wanted to thank them.